Happy Friday night, you guys. I'm here at Shine HQ Studio, as you can tell. This was our party setup from last week. If you didn't catch it, last Saturday we did a New Year's Eve glow party, and it was like best of 2022 routines. Super fun. If it's still there, go check it out. Go dance with us. Today I'm not posting a video about dancing, but I do want to talk to you about 2023, and maybe it has been on your heart and your mind about, like, do I personally have what it takes to become an instructor? And I'm going to talk a little bit about Shine Instructor, but it could apply to anything. So if it's on your heart to become an instructor in general, like in group fitness, this will apply to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a video of our Shine starter playlist for 2023. So if you're going through the instructor training through Shine, this is our starter playlist. On the other side of this little playlist, and these are just snippets, it's just showing you kind of like a little glimpse into a full 1 hour class. But on the other side of that video, I'm going to break down and share some tips. If you're thinking about becoming a group fitness instructor, how do you go about that? And I think it'll be really helpful. But just to give you a little backstory on what you're about to see, this is normally a full 1 hour class. You can join our online community. We're going to be posting it tomorrow for them. So you could actually dance to this video. You just have to join the membership. And it is free for 7 days. You could check it out and there's no contract. But just part of our process is we give a fresh playlist. Our instructors don't have to learn the whole thing to like complete their instructor training. But we do want to set them up like, here's an ideal starter playlist. And then I'll give you more information about the process of the training itself for Shine. But again, I just want to talk to you guys in general about if it's on your heart to become an instructor in anything, I think it'll be helpful. So let's go ahead and break. Just watch this, enjoy, and then we'll circle back and chat some more.
Yeah, we're all about a good time. Yeah, we're all about a good life. You won't believe it till you see. This is gonna be a fun ride. Yeah, we're all about a good time. Yeah, we're all about a good life. You're cracked,
you're strong, you're confident.
We get him for free.
Yes, own it.
No.
Get low.
Do what I do.
Give yourself some love. Take it back.
Get low key.
Take it up.
Fly, young, hot thing, girl, let me cool off.
Hey,
Status waiting for me with my Sunni. All for the love of the holy matrimony.
What? Let me hear ya.
Match the purses.
Woo, 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 woo. Oh, that's not easy.
Right. Mrs. still got him.
Give your buddy a high five. Right on, go. Yes, you are.
I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible.
Some R&R, take me to the VIP and drop me Miss Jilla Mountains, making hating. Pile up a Grey Goose bottle and let's carry on. Yeah,
This is it, go.
I look good. I look good.
It's true, my bad habits lead to you.
Oh,
Two about what you, and when it comes to billions, I'll take two. It's only one life, you don't get two, so live life, don't let it live you.
take it around.
$100
2 squats.
In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up.
On that catwalk, girls.
It's about damn time.
Yes. Head back. Right, left, step out, together, out, together. We're dancing with you. Thanks for dancing with us. Strike a pose and hold it. Hold the pose, hold the pose, hold the pose. Yes. Listen to the words. Take it up. Keep moving. Dance like everybody's watching and you don't care. Go for it. Woo! Big burst. Everything's gonna be alright. Sing it. Get low. Make sure you're retracting your arms back in. Singles, now we party. You want to add some hints or a hair flick? 4. Yes. What? To the right, to the right. Oh my, pulse it. Make sure your knees are out, your toes are out. Pull it, and left. Do it till your legs hurt. One more little toning. Also some balance. Other arm up. Hands together and pull it down.
And snakes in
Step to the front on your left foot. Balance as far as it feels good and safe. Pulse your arms up, little triceps.
It's so hard. You don't have to bend until you break.
Reach.
You just have to get up, get up, get up, get up. You don't have to change a single
Be wise.
thing.
Flick your chin back. Think of something you like about yourself right now, something you're proud of from that workout today, and hold on to that, okay? Don't listen to those negative voices in your head. You guys rocked it. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Woo!
Okay, so you just got done watching that 3-minute video of like normally a 1-hour class. Like I said, you could go and enjoy that by joining our membership. There's a link down below, 7-day free trial. But it just shows the representation of the variety of routines that we have. We'd like to stay current on our music. It is a very effective workout, but it's also really fun. We try to make it very personable. So it kind of gives you a snippet, like an inside like of what a Shine class is like. Okay, so back to, gosh, am I somebody that should or, could be a fitness instructor? I'm going to tell you right now, I did not come from any experience whatsoever, and I had, I guess, a lot against me because I never did group fitness classes. But I think what my deal was and what made me feel like I could do it is I had a ton of passion for it. So I would say, number one, you need to find something that you are super passionate about. Maybe it's something you've been already doing and you're like, I want to level up. I now want to become a Shine instructor, or whatever fitness format it is that you personally love. Number one, get involved with something that you're super passionate about. If you haven't found it yet, just keep trying stuff. Just keep trying it until you find something that you're like, I cannot go 1 week without this. I need this in my life. For me, it was Shine. So I feel like passion is number one. The reason why I believe that is that passion, if you have enough heart around it, that you really want to do it and that you love it enough, it will push you through those negative voices that will pop up at you. There will be negative voices that will prevent you from going through with it, okay? And I'm going to talk about those in a little bit, but passion is the first thing that I want to tell you. Okay, number two, I would say don't wait. A lot of you are going to wait. Like, I'm going to wait until I get in shape. I'm going to wait until I know the routines better. I'm going to wait until I get a friend to do it with me. I'm going to wait. There's so many things. Or you'll have negative voices come in like, I'm just not fit enough. I'm too old. I'll never be able to learn that choreography. I won't be able to cue like so-and-so, and you'll do the comparison. Or you'll be like, there's somebody already in my community that is doing this or something similar, and so they don't have room for me. Like, nobody will come to my class. Okay, is any of this like making sense? Like, some of you are like, yes, I've felt that. We all have felt that. There's a million reasons why not to do it. But again, that passion will override that negativity is the idea. And there's nobody like you at all. And even though there's somebody else, let's say in your community that's doing it, maybe in the same gym, there's nobody that's doing it like you at the same time. Maybe you'll offer it at a different time. So I really strongly suggest you don't listen to those negative voices and keep pushing through, because again, your passion for it or your why is going to push you through that. Okay. Number three, I want you to ask yourself about the season of life that you're in. Is this something that's going to make you super stressed? Mentally, do you have that capacity to learn the format? Because there's this learning curve that takes a little bit of time up front for sure to get your head wrapped around it. And are you going to be able to be consistent? You don't want to start something in a season in your life that's going to be super overwhelming. Maybe your family, it's going to be hard. Like, how's it going to affect everybody around you or your coworkers or whatever? Depending on what's going on in your life, take a little inventory of what's going on in your life, because you don't want to be set up to start this and be set up for failure. You know what I'm saying? So I just know there's been seasons in my life that have lent itself to this a lot easier than other times. You can totally do this with a full-time job. You can totally do this as a full-time mom or dad or whatever. It's not that overwhelming, but you do want to make sure that when you do decide to do it, that you can commit to it. Even if it's just once a week, like I'm teaching once a week, to have that consistency. Consistency is so huge for sure. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, so now let's say you decided you found the thing you love, you're ready to go for it. The next thing you need to do is find a training. And find a company that kind of aligns with you. So here's some things to think about, or good questions to ask when honing in on that particular fitness format. Not only about the training, but after the training, how are they going to support you? Okay, so number one, there's a lot of options now for trainings. There's live and there's online. And because of the COVID, the pandemic, a lot of these companies across the board, including us, have gone to online. And I know some of us, and I'm the same way, I am a learn in person kind of a gal for sure. But you would be surprised how far we've come along with virtual to make them so personable, so interactive, that it's very convenient. It's something that you can fit in on your own time. And that's the other thing. It depends. You'll have to ask these questions of whatever format you're looking for, like what's the time commitment? What are the expectations? For us, we send an email out each week. You do it at your own time. And we have a Facebook group that you can connect with people, and we have assignments, and we have these assignments in video. It's very interactive, like I said. So it's very doable. We ask in our training that you submit an evaluation video. And again, it's not the full class, but we have a warm-up, and our warm-up is the same every single class. So we really want to make sure that everybody's set up to know that warm-ups and do a really great job. And then we want to make sure that they can do 2 of the routines. So we have you submit 3 routines, basically, the warm-up and 2 routines. And then we give you an evaluation video. We do this because we want to set you up for success. And the training that we do, that whole process that we have, it's over like a 3-week span of time. It's just the information's trickled out. All the material you get is ready to set you up for success for that evaluation video. It's helping you get ready to get in front of people. So we hope that we can create like an environment like amongst the trainees and the mentor that's there. Everybody involved is so supportive that you'd feel more comfortable to be vulnerable with us and do that evaluation video with us than going to a gym and a group fitness instructor or director and having to go through that process and get denied. We want to set you up for success. So it is putting yourself out there. It is scary. But you know what? Everybody that has gone through our training, they're saying, we asked the survey, what is it that out of the training content, what was the most beneficial? And really, hands down, people say that whole process and the evaluation form that comes back with the very, very detailed, specific information about how you as an instructor can level up. And I've had seasoned instructors that have been certified in multiple things. I know I'm getting on the soapbox for Shine, so I meant to be general. But anyway, my point is that you want to understand, what does that training process look like? What are the expectations? What's all there after the training? What do I have to sign up for? Is there a membership fee? For us, it's $24.99. With that, you get merchandise discount. You get access to all of the online classes. You get tutorials for all the routines that are categorized by intensity, complexity. You get to have a Zoom call with all the instructors around the globe on a Zoom call, and we get to be inspired by one another. We just had yesterday, our call was from one of our instructors, Agi, and she is from Transylvania, Romania. And it's just so powerful to hear from Shine instructors around the world. We have the same passion. Doesn't matter where we are around the world, we have that same passion. So that was super cool. We release choreo every single month. New choreography on the first of the month, very consistent. We get a newsletter out informing everybody. We have an instructor summit every other year that's just for instructors to come together and get CEUs. We're always doing continuing education. You want to know, and those are just some of the things that we're doing, but you want to know what is it that you're going to be able to receive if you get that membership every month as a licensed instructor, wherever it is. What does that give you? Basically, it gives you the license to teach the intellectual property of the choreography that we give. So mainly it's that, but there's so much value that we really try to pack in to are those memberships. So been doing this since 2015, and I've never raised the rates. Okay, so basically that's all very important. How are you going to be supported on the other side? Okay, the other thing you might want to ask, especially if you're doing dance fitness, are you somebody that wants to choreograph? If you are, you'll want to find a format that has that freedom. For Shine Dance Fitness, we really pride ourselves on making sure that the experience is the same no matter if you're in Transylvania or if you're in Boise, Idaho, or New York, or Malaysia, anywhere in the world, that if you take a Shine class, you're going to have the same experience. So we ask that our instructors do the choreography that is given to them, and there's a huge library, almost 500 routines. So we don't ever have a problem with that, but we do give them a little bit of wiggle room to have that creativity, a couple of songs within their playlist if it's their own choreography, but we just protect, other fitness formats to not put their choreography in ours. But I get it. But you may be wanting more. You might want more freedom to do your own choreography. Shine wouldn't be that, but you could ask those questions as you're looking around to see if there's a format that gives you more freedom to do that. Gosh, those are some of the things. The other thing I would do is, let's say this is the number 5. Do some research, get out there, look at the social media channels, see how people react, see what they're putting out there. Does it align with you? Does it make you feel proud and good? And maybe even reach out if you can find like instructors that you could reach out personally and just ask, hey, I'm looking at becoming an instructor in this particular format. Can you give me, tell me what your favorite part of it is, or just ask their testimony. I think people are really open to do that. So those are just some tips, you guys. Here at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. Once you get through all that and you make the decision, you're still going to doubt yourself. I swear I can doubt myself on the regular. But if you just go back to the why and you focus on, I'm doing this not to get the eyeballs on me. I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. Look at me. I'm doing this training. I'm in the front of the classroom. Look at me, and put the pressure on me. If I take away that pressure off of me and I put all of that energy into realizing that I'm not doing this necessarily for me, I'm doing it to show up, to create a space for others so that they can shine, and so that I can make them feel seen, and I can give them a space to build their confidence. And if I focus my why on the benefits of somebody else, it takes the pressure off of me to have all of this expectation. And, as far as cueing, how am I ever going to be able to cue and learn the routines and all of that? It will come. Just have grace, have patience with yourself, because if you were to record me, even the way I moved, if you look at the very first YouTube video, it's embarrassing, it's fine, it's whatever. That's where my starting was. And then I can see where I improved. It's kind of fun to make it part of the journey, and some of those negative voices I was talking about, maybe you're I'm just not fit enough to be an instructor. Make it part of the process. Instead of making it your excuse, make it your journey. Make it part of your story. Hey, I am using this program to get certified. I'm going to, as I go on this journey, I'm going to become more strong. And you'll have witnesses. Your students will be able to watch you and you'll be able to take them on that process. They will be inspired. So don't let that be an excuse. Let that be your reason and your why, and your journey. Make it part of your journey. A lot of times those negative voices are the most powerful impact that you have. When you see yourself overcoming it, let's say I'm too old. I'm feeling too old to do this. But if you overcome that and go, you know what? Let's say I am 50, I am going to be doing this, and I'm going to show other 50-year-olds that they too can be super active, super fun, confident, and a bad A, you know what I'm saying? They can own that at any age. And so that could be my why and my mission is to inspire other 50-year-olds or 60-year-olds or 70-year-olds to not let that number get in their head and prevent them from being so bold and big and powerful and confident. Okay, so gosh, I know I get a little bit excited, but I hope this was helpful. I just want you to be really patient. I was saying, I was going to say about my cueing, that was one of my least favorite parts of shining or becoming, being a group fitness instructor. It wasn't perfect in the beginning. It's going to take time. and it's going to get better. And that's the beauty of it. You can see yourself improve. So exciting, you guys. If it is on your heart, it really is the most rewarding job on the face of this planet. There's no doubt you will change lives as a group fitness instructor. I get to hear those testimonials. I know it's not just me, because I get to hear my instructors share all their testimonials and the lives that they changed, the joy that they bring, the confidence, and just the hearts, softening those hearts and creating space for connection has been a beautiful thing. So I would say I am vote for yes. Go for it. Just find the thing that lights you up. Okay. All right, guys, let me know if you end up doing something. If you end up becoming certified, let me know. Have a wonderful 2023. Go do something big, bold. Get out of your comfort zone. Okay. That's how we grow. All right. Bye, guys.